Hello my friends, it's the Game Boy Geek here. Today we're looking back on the year 2014 and looking at different categories to see which games are the best ones of those categories. Okay, this is the first time that I've picked one game for two different categories. I've never done this before and I try not to do this. I try to pick a different game for everyone, but this game, hands down, really won it for both of these categories for me, and I didn't want to butt it out of either of them. This is the family game of the year for me, and it's my surprise game of the year. Now, surprise game of the year for me is typically something that comes from a first-time designer or maybe a smaller publisher. In this case, it fits both those models. Family game, for me, it's got to play well with kids, play well with adults, play well with parents, play well with grandparents, pretty much the whole caboodle. This one does that too, and gamers love it too. I am talking about the Game of 49. I played this at BGG Con, was enthralled by it. I grabbed a bunch of my friends over there and played it. I played it like 3 or 4 times there, and every group I played it with ran and bought it right afterwards. In fact, the guest event person, Rich Summers from Mad Men, came up to me afterwards and said, "Hey, I bought that Game of 49 after you recommended it on the podcast. We went and bought it right away and played it twice right in a row, and we loved it." So it's a fun, very simple, elegant design. The rules are so simple. It's an auction game where you're just trying to get 4 chips in a row. That's it. But the trick is there's these wild cards that come off that let you go in a lot of different spaces in the game, and then you get a payout, and you're getting paid money, $7 for every chip that's on the board at that time. So there's sort of a different ebb and flow, different strategies of whether you're trying to put a lot of chips on the board early and get a lot of payoffs, but if the cards don't come up, you may have spent too much too early. I love that it's simple, it's easy, it does have a definite amount of luck in it, but there's definitely a lot of strategy too. For me, it's the perfect game for families and the perfect game for gamers too. We've had a lot of fun with it. So, and it was definitely a surprise because this is one of those games that's sort of themeless. The components won't blow you away. Even the idea of how to play the game or what you're trying to do might not blow you away, but it's the experience that did. And that's also why it's the surprise of the year. So for me, the Game of 49, both family game of the year, surprise game of the year. If you haven't played this one, check it out. The simple elegance feels like a Sid Saxon design, and I haven't played with anybody yet who has said that has not said, "Ooh, I really like this," after they've played the game. Have not yet found one person. I've played it with easily over 20 different people, and that's the Game of 49.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at DicetowerNetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.